My goodness naman,
I'm
Colonel
aware.
Garma, you are the director, the city director.
I cannot
Hindi ka
recall.
pinapaniwala na hindi mo alam sa mga nangyaring ito. Ito na nagtetestimony, napatay ang kanyang anak. Ikaw, umiiyak ka dito nung kinontem ka namin sapagkat naalala ang anak mo. Ito, napatay yung anak niya. Sumisigaw ka pa, sinasabi mo dito, ha? Okay. Hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Dynamic lang ako. Naunawahan mo ako?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
To give emphasis to what I'm trying to say. Ito, nag-mention siya, during the wake of my son, Garma and their police officers arrive in my place. Ikaw pa nagsabi, nagalit ka pa at sinabi mo, why is there only one dead? There are many of them here. Nakalimutan mo ito? Hindi mo maalala?
Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Well, statement ito.
Yes,
ni
Your
Miss
Honor.
Raquel Lopez. Sworn statement. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa iyo, when we cited you in contempt, you are weeping before your lawyer because you remember your own child na maiiwan, a special child. Buhay siya eh. Buhay siya, Colonel Garma. Umiiyak ka na. Buhay siya. Ito patay. Ikaw ang city director. Ito patay. Nagsalita ka pa. Nagsalita ka pa dito mo. Bakit isa lang ang namatay? Bakit isa lang ang pinatay? Oh, samantalang napakarami nila. And you're telling me now, you're denying that, Mr. Chair? Si Mr. Ramon Tulfo, on September 17, ito ang sinabi niya. Pakinggan mabuti ha. Ang sabi ni Montulfo, inuulit ko ang aking suwestyon. Ibig sabihin, he suggested that before, na dapat imbestigahan si dating PCSO General Manager Ronia tama pagpatay kay PCSO Board Member Wesley Barayugan. Maraming naniniwala na si Garma ang utak sa pananambang kay Barayugan, isang retired Brigadier General na miyembro ng PMA Class 1983. Si Barayugan kasi, bilang board member ng PCSO, ang umaharang sa pagbibigay ni Garma ng mga STL franchises sa kanyang mga kaibigan. Mon Tulfo, I believe, is telling the truth. Now, tutuloy ko ha, may news blackout noon sa Darugan dahil alam ng mga investigador, ito ha, na si Garma at Pangulong Digong ay magsyota. Totoo o hindi?
Muling bubuksan ng Philippine National Police or PNP ang investigasyon sa pagkamatay ng pinaslang na retiradong general ng pulisya at dating kalihim ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office or PCSO na si Wesley Barayuga. Ayon kay PNP Chief Police General Romel Francisco Marbil, ito ay dahil sa bagong testimonya na nag-uugnay sa ilang matataas na opisyal sa pagpatay sa dating opisyal ng pulisya noong 2019. Kasunod nito, inatasan ni Marbil ang Criminal Investigation and Detection Group or CIDG na manguna sa investigasyon. Una nang iniulat na ibinunyag ni Police Lieutenant Colonel Santi Mendoza sa isang pagdinig ng House Squad Committee noong September 27 na inutusan siya ni National Police Commission or NAPOLCOM Commissioner Idilberto Leonardo at ng dating PCSO General Manager Rohina Garma na planuhin ang pagpatay. Matatandang iminungkahi ni Surigao del Sur Representative Johnny Pimentel na isama sa magiging rekomendasyon ng Quad Committee ang pagsasampa ng murder laban kina dating PCSO General Manager Rohina Garma at NAPOLCOM Commissioner Idilberto Leonardo. Sa pagdinig ng Quadcom, ipinunto ni Pimentel na malinaw na sangkot ang dalawa sa serye ng mga pagpaslang kabilang ang pagkamatay ng 3 Chinese lords sa Davao Penal Colony at halos 200 pagkasawi sa Cebu nang siya ay maupo bilang police chief sa kasagsagan ng war on Labis ang pasasalamat ng mga mista o kaklase ng napaslang na dating senior official ng Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Officer or PCSO na si Wesley Barayuga sa liderato ng Kongreso, particular sa Quad Committee, dahil matapos ang mahigit 4 na taon ay makakamit na nila ang hustisya sa wakas. Sa isang pahayag ng mga miyembro ng Philippine Military Academy or PMA, Matikas Class 1983, nagpaabot sila ng labis na pasasalamat kay House Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez at sa mga Quad Committee sa isinagawa nitong investigasyon na tila nagbibigay linaw sa pagkamatay ni Barayuga. Your persistent efforts and incisive line of questioning have given light and hope for the successful resolution of Wesley's tragic 4 years ago. Bahagi ng pahayag ng mga kaklase ni Barayuga. Nagpahayag din ng pag-asa ang Matikas Class na tuluyan ng makakamit ng pamilya ni Barayuga ang hustisya dahil sa pagbubunyag ng mga personalidad na sangkot sa pagkamatay nito.
Colonel Leonardo, you will deny all of the statement given by Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, just like you denied that you were on hand in the killing of a 3 Chinese lord in Davao Penal Colony. Am I right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I remember during that time, Colonel Padilla is here, that Artner Solis, you directed Artner Solis to talk with Tata about killing those 3 lords. And even Colonel Padilla, in his testimony, testified it. You're denying it, am I right?
May I be clarified?
You are denying it, am I right? Yes or no?
Denying what, Mr. Chair? Pakiulit
My
po
goodness,
yung-
I have asked the question already and I know you understood my question. Colonel Padilla, you have testified here in this committee that Colonel Leonardo is part of it. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Are you denying it?
I'm denying it, Mr. Chair.
You're denying it also, a testimony of Colonel Mendoza. Am I right?
Correct po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to hold in contempt Colonel Leonardo. So move, Mr. Chair.
Chairman Abante, earlier, he was already cited in contempt.
Oh, okay. Na-contempt
And
na.
there was
Di ba
already...
pwedeng pangalawang contempt?
We will just probably allow him to
Okay.
serve the first contempt order and then later on we decide.
May I
if he
continue
still-
on? Okay. Colonel Garma, nabanggit mo sa test question ni Congressman Flores na ngayon mo lang nalaman itong mga bagay na ito.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Si Mr. Ramon Tulfo on September 17, ito ang sinabi niya. Pakinggan mabuti ha. Ang sabi ni Mon Tulfo, inuulit ko ang aking suwestyon. Ibig sabihin, he suggested that before na dapat imbestigahan si dating PCSO General Manager Ronia tama pagpatay kay PCSO Board Member Wesley Barayugan. Maraming naniniwala na si Garma ang utak sa pananambang kay Barayugan, isang retired Brigadier General na miyembro ng PMA Class 1983. Si Barayugan kasi bilang board member ng PCSO ang umaharang sa pagbibigay ni Garma ng mga STL franchises sa kanyang mga kaibigan. You deny that, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Ito pa, natutuloy ko ha. Di pa nalulutas ang patay kay Barayugan. That's why these people here came to testify. And I'm telling it to you right now, as I can notice the testimony of Colonel Mendoza here, I have never seen any police officer weep before this committee or any committee for that matter. This man, I believe, is telling the truth, Colonel Garma. Mon Tulfo, I believe, is telling the truth. Now, tutuloy ko ha, may news blackout noon sa assassination Barugan dahil alam ng mga investigador, ito na si Garma at Pangulong Digong ay magsyota. Totoo o hindi?
Hindi po totoo, Mr. Chair.
May mga report na yung anak ni Garma na may kapansanan na anak din ni Digong. Ito totoo, di ba?
Mr. Chair, can we spare my daughter, Mr. Chair? She has nothing
Hindi po
to
totoo
do with
yun, di
this.
ba?
Yes, it's
Oo.
not true.
Napilitang alisin ni Digong sa PCSO si Garma nang umangal na ang mga generals at colonels na mga graduate din ng PMA gaya ni Baragan. Hindi rin po totoo to, hindi ba?
Wala akong
Hindi
alam.
rin, no? Therefore, naging sinungaling si Mutulfo, naging sinungaling si Colonel Mendoza, naging sinungaling si Nelson Mariano. Am I right?
Opinion nila yun, Mr. Chair.
Then, am I
Para sa
right?
akin
Yes
po,
or no?
hindi. Para sa akin, hindi po totoo
Nagsisinungaling ba sila?
lahat. I cannot... Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, now, let me go back. Let me go back when you were the chief of police of Cebu City. Nandito ang affidavit ni Baby Rosales na ang kanyang anak ay napatay nung ikaw ang chief of police ng Cebu City. Naalala mo?
Wala pa akong natatandaan po, Mr.
October 4, 2018. Hindi ba ikaw ang chief of police ng
Chair. Yeah, I am
Cebu
the-
City at that time?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I'm the
Okay,
city
siya po
director.
ay napatay nung panahon na ikaw ang chief of police.
I'm the city director. There are station commanders.
Ito
under-
ang affidavit ni Baby Rosales.
Yes.
Alright. Now, merong case summary dito ng sworn statement ni Miss Raquel Lopez. Naalala mo si Raquel Lopez?
No, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo naalala. Ito ang sinabi niya para malaman mo. Sa wikang Ingles na tinranscribe ni William Reyes, ang sabi niya, during the wake of my son, Garma and her police officers arrived in my place. Those who were attending the wake scampered away from seeing them. Garma was enraged as she hollered out and strut around. She was angry at us for holding awake on the death of my son. She yelled out, "Why is there only one dead? There are many of them here." You are also denying that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You are.
Yes. I am denying it. Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
You were the you were the at that time in Cebu City.
City Director, Mr. Chair.
You are the city director at that time. Therefore, you know this incident. Hindi pwedeng ikaw, city director, na hindi mo alam ang insidenteng ito.
Can I
My goodness naman,
I'm
Colonel
aware.
Garma, you are the director, the city director.
I cannot
Hindi ka
recall-
pinapaniwala na hindi mo alam sa mga nangyaring ito. Ito na nagte-testimony, napatay ang kanyang anak. Ikaw, umiiyak ka dito nung kinontem ka namin sapagkat naalala ang anak mo. Ito, napatay yung anak niya. Sumisigaw ka pa, sinasabi mo dito, ha? Okay. Hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Dynamic lang ako. Naunawahan mo ako?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
To give emphasis to what I'm trying to say. Ito, nag-mention siya, during the wake of my son, Garma and her police officers arrived in my place. Ikaw pa nagsabi, nagalit ka pa at sinabi mo, why is there only one dead? There are many of them here. Nakalimutan mo ito? Hindi mo maalala?
Wala akong sinabing ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Well, sworn statement ito
Yes,
ni
Your
Miss
Honor.
Raquel Lopez. Sworn statement. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa iyo, when we cited you in contempt, you are weeping before your lawyer because you remember your own child na maiiwan, a special child. Buhay siya eh. Buhay siya, Colonel Garma. Umiiyak ka na. Buhay siya. Ito patay. Ikaw ang city director. Ito patay. Nagsalita ka pa. Nagsalita ka pa dito mo. Bakit isa lang ang namatay? Bakit isa lang ang pinatay? Oh, samantalang napakarami nila. And you're telling me now, you're denying that, Mr. Chair? Di mo lang siguro maalala at baka nakalimutan mo sapagkat matagal na ito eh. 2018 pa ito eh. Baka nakalimutan mo, ipinapaalala ko lamang sa iyo, you're under oath here, and we are trying to pass legislation so that this will not happen again. Mr. Chair, ano ang gusto mong sabihin? Tell it to us now. Lie under your teeth. Tell us. Colonel Garma, hindi ko akalain bilang ikaw isang babae, no? Magagawa mo ito. You're denying it right now. You're denying everything right now. Ang dami mo nang dinenay, Colonel Garma. At nakikita po ng taong bayan dito, napakalaki ng problema ng ating kapulisan na katulad ng marami mga eskalawag. Dapat malaman ito ng Director General Marbil na dapat niyang asikasuhin ang ayusin ang nangyayari sa Philippine National Police. This person here, si Lieutenant Colonel Mendoza, tinitingnan mo siya when he was testifying before us, when he was reading his affidavit, nakatingin ka sa kanya, nakasimangot ka sa kanya, galit ka sa kanya. And this guy is weeping before us while he was saying this, while you are angry at him. Nelson Mariano testified, 2 of them against you and against Leonardo. 2 against you, both of you. And you're denying it. Listen, akala nyo ba politics itong ginagawa namin? Kung sinasabi po ni Colonel Mendoza, natatakot siya sa buhay niya. Kami ba, matapang ba kami? Hindi ko kami matapang, pero kinakailangan namin gawin to upang maayos na natin ang problema sa ating bansa. Hindi ba gusto mo rin ayusin, Colonel Garma?
Mr. Chair.
Gusto mo yung ayusin, Colonel Leonardo? Gusto nyo rin ayusin, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ayusin natin. Magsabi kayo ng totoo. Look, I will be recommending to the Quad Committee that the DOJ, who is right now hearing this, make charges against you. My goodness, hindi kami korte. Pero alam nyo, binanggit na namin sa inyo lahat ng legislation na nais naming gawin. Upang sabihin po sa taong bayan na ito po hearing na ito is not trying to prosecute you as criminals. But we would like to draft and file legislation that would finally stop all of the things that we are hearing right now. Ito, kayo na pa kita pinagmamasdan Mr. Chair. When Colonel Mendoza was actually reading his affidavit, and he was already weeping, and you're there looking at him, angry at him. These are 2 people against you. Nais niyo po ba na kami ay magdagdag mga testimony against you to prove that you are lying to us? Ayan. Ayan si Atty. Conti is there. Hindi lang po nakapunta rito ang mga witnesses, Mr. Chair, sapagkat sila ay hindi makaalis sa kanilang mga trabaho. The witnesses are poor families and they cannot get out of their jobs. But they want to be here and they want to testify against you people that did not even give due process to those that you killed. Whether that pushers or mistaken identity, yet all Filipinos must be accorded due process. Am I right, Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Alright.
Your Honor.
Now, naniniwala ka sa aming mandate dito na dapat namin itong imbestigahan upang finally we'll put an end to these things. Nais kong sabihin sa inyo, gusto ko na rin matapos ito eh. Sapagkat nakakapagod na rin pakinggan ang mga kasinungalingan ninyo. Nakakapagod na, Mr. Chair. Pero itutuloy po namin ito. Bakit? Sapagkat ang Kongreso ang gumagawa ng batas. Gumagawa ng batas upang matigil na lahat ng mga bagay na ito. Mr. Chair, yun lamang po ang gusto kong sabihin.
Thank you, Congressman Abante. Can you give water to Congressman Abante, please? Very
Chair.
quick manifestation from Congresswoman Luistro before the last interpellator.
In addition, Mr. Chair, to the manifestation of the Honorable Romulo, I respectfully move that we recommend Colonel Mendoza and Nelson Mariano for Witness Protection Program, Mr. Chair, so they can help us solve and prosecute and conclude this issue surrounding us, because it now appears that the program against dangerous drugs was used not only to go against the real perpetrators, but even against competitors, as shown in the previous hearings, and even for purposes of political vendetta. And this time, I do not understand why even the official in the PCSO has to be placed in the narco list, only to be killed later on, and only to find out that there is no truth behind his inclusion in the narco list, Mr. Chair. We are confronted by a very comprehensive issue about the Philippine National Police, its power being used for the perpetration of various illegal activities, Mr. Chair. So I respectfully move, as I have moved already, Mr. Chair, we place these two vital witnesses under the Witness Protection Program, Mr. Chair.
Thank
So
you.
moved.
Thank you, Congresswoman Luistro. For the information of our honorable members, the DOJ is in close coordination with the Quadcom. And all these things that the honorable members are requesting are actually being noted down by the DOJ in order for them to take action immediately after the hearing today. So thank you, Congresswoman Luistro. The last to interpellate on the issue of EJK is Congressman Romy Acop. Congressman Acop, you are recognized.
Marami pong salamat, Mr. Chair. May I request that the former chairman of PCSO, General, sit beside General Acorda.
General Pinili.
And may I request, Mr. Chair, na yung in charge ng STL franchises take the place of the Assistant General Manager para hindi na po papalit-palit.
Okay. May we ask the official of the PCSO in charge of gaming?
Yung pag-grant ng franchise ng STL.
Can we...
Mr. Chair, is it about the procedure? About the procedure on STL?
No, yung nag-grant ng in charge ng pag-grant ng STL. Franchises.
Board yun, sir. Members of the board, Mr. Chair.
Board.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you're going to speak for and behalf of them.
No, I cannot, sir.
Ay, sino po ang maupo?
We don't have a member of the board right now, Mr. Chair.
Eh, sino po ang nandito na nakakaalam po yung pag-issue ng franchises?
Mr. Chair, may we allow our legal officer?
Yes, let's see. And may I know kung sino po yung taga-issue ng mga sasakyan ng PCSO? Meron ba yung nag-issue ng mga sasakyan just like the pickup used by the late Wesley Barayoga?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. The office assigned to issue the service vehicles for PCSO officials and employees would be the General Services Department of PCSO.
Sino nga?
At present, the manager of the General Services Department is Ms. Agnes Ibera.
Is she around?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, kung pwedeng maupo siya kasi kasama sa pagtatanong ko yung para mas mabilis. Nandyan siya? Have you all taken your oath?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Kanina pa pinatatayo yung mga resource persons na dapat nandito eh. Kaya tatagal ang hearing. Madam, nag-take oath ka na ba? Have you taken your oath?
Kanina po yung sinabi nyo doon sa... Tumayo po ako doon kanina.
You have taken your oath. Ikaw, attorney.
Not yet, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair?
Comsec, please administer the oath of attorney.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this public inquiry? So help you God. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Comsec. Please proceed, Congressman Akop.
Before I proceed to the issue at hand, I ask some clarificatory questions. For Colonel Grijaldo, ito ba ang last name mo, Grijaldo?
Yes, sir.
Yes. When were you assigned sa Mandaluyong?
Before Mandaluyong, sir.
Hindi. When were you assigned to the Mandaluyong City Police Force? Kailan?
July 1st, Your Honor.
July 1st of 2020.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And where was your former assignment? Saan ka nanggaling?
I was then under the Chief Directorial Staff in National Capital Region, sir.
Sa National Capital Region.
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka doon, hindi ka galing sa Davao.
Sir, I came also to work with, I also assigned during my
Relax
junior
ka lang.
years.
Mag-relax ka para masagot mo yung katanungan ko ng
Yes,
tama.
sir. Yes, sir. I was assigned in Davao Region, sir.
Before you were assigned sa NCR Command? Or galing ka sa Davao, diretsong Mandaluyong?
No, sir. Na-assign din now, sir, sa Region 7, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sige, thank you. Colonel Barandog,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
na-assign ka sa PCSO as part of the contingent ng CIDG noong 2020. Tama?
Sir, I was assigned in PCSO, sir, as detail, sir.
As?
Detail, sir.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yes.
Not as a CIDG, sir, but coming from PRO 7, sir.
PRO 7. So,
Yes, sir.
ang nag-request sa'yo na pumunta sa PCSO, ma-detail doon, ay si Colonel Garma. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Kasi magkasama kayo doon sa Region 7 eh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you. At ikaw yung opisyal na na-ambush na kasama mo yung asawa mo.
Yes, sir.
Kilala mo na kung sino umambush sa'yo o nagpa-ambush?
I have several suspects, sir.
At least, that's good enough kasi alam mo kung sinong iilagam mo. for this SITG, CIDG? Ano po yung mga motives na nakita niyo in your investigation report?
In the report of the SITG, sir, the finding was to look into the previous assignment of General Barayuga.
Hindi, gusto ko lang yung tatlo na para mabilis tayo, Iho. First is, sabi kanina niyo kay Honorable Castro, involvement sa drugs.
Yes, sir. The recommendation was there was two recommendation: the involvement in illegal drugs and the fact find and the possible anomalies in PCSO, which resulted in the filing of cases by the NBI against PCSO officials.
Now, may I know yung basis ng anomalies sa PCSO? Just like what anomalies?
Your Honor, sir, I am not privy to that, sir. I will check with the records, sir, sa CIDG, sir.
And according to your report, meron po kayong may final yung NBI na kaso against PCSO for corruption? Would that be correct?
The description by the SITG is alleged anomalies in PCSO.
Okay. Now, have you ever conducted a background investigation on the late Attorney Wesley Barayuga?
Yes, sir. I think the investigators have conducted the background investigation on the person of General Barayuga, sir.
And may I know what was the finding of that background investigation?
In the discussion during case conferences, it was found out that General Barayuga has a modest lifestyle and actually doesn't have a vehicle used from home to his workplace, and accordingly he has this Toyota Innova, but it's being used by his son. And
His
normally
daughter.
he commutes from his home to
In other
his
words,
workplace.
the late Wesley Barayuga is a simple man or was a simple man. Hindi, walang sasakyan. Yung sasakyan niyang Innova, ginagamit pa ng kanyang anak.
Those were the findings of our investigators, sir.
Even when he was assigned sa PCSO, simpleng-simple siya, wala siyang sasakyan. Ang ginagamit niya, public transportation. Tama?
That was the findings, sir, of the
Yes.
investigators.
Mr. Chair, ito pong issue na ito ay nagdala ng tension between the Lacans, yung graduate ng Philippine National Police Academy, at saka Cavaliers na graduate ng Philippine Military Academy. Kasi yung pinatay ay graduate ng Philippine Military Academy Class of 83 at yung alleged na nagplano ay members ng Lacan Class 96 at ang ginamit ay Class 2006 where Colonel Mendoza belong. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. At ito ay hindi po connected sa war on drugs. Ginamit ito na issue laban kay Attorney Wesley Barayuga for their selfish, yung kagaya ng sinasabi kanina ni Honorable Adjong, selfish or personal interest. Let me start. General Pinile, you were the one who recruited Attorney Barayuga. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Why? Because
Because
classmate mo siya.
he was my classmate and a lawyer.
Yes. And you know for a fact na may mga issues between Colonel Garma, the general manager, and your corporate board secretary. Tama po ba?
I have personal knowledge, but I know that my classmate is very honorable man. He is not fan of issuing.
I'm not asking whether the late Attorney Barayuga is an honorable man na established na kanina. Simpleng-simple lang yung tao. Wala ngang sasakyan. pag pumapasok. And that is true. Alam mo yun, di ba? Classmate mo eh.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Do not describe him already. Na-establish na yun. Fact na yun. What we're trying to establish is the motive why he was killed or he was murdered. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. So, you deny knowing the issues between your general manager, Colonel Garma, and your corporate board secretary? Hindi mo alam yun? Ikaw ang chairman?
Can I explain, Your Honor? Last March of 2020, I was in Davao and we are doing board meeting online. And my board secretary, since he's the one collating all reports, is always in the office. So from March to July 30, I was not in the office. So I don't really know the issues, but I know that my board secretary is not issuing board certificates if all the board members have not signed. So maybe that's the reason why he was targeted. Kasi I know that granting of authority to operate is solely given to GM. So baka meron silang problema doon, and I don't have personal knowledge of the issues, Your Honor.
You do not have personal knowledge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero alam mo na may mga hindi napipirmahan ng board na nire-request ni GM Garma na mangyari.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Kasi your general manager wanted to increase the number of franchises ng STL at gustong ipasok yung perya ng bayan.
I have inkling on that, Your Honor.
Yes. You have an inkling? Mas
Yes, sir.
alam ko pa kaysa iyo na general manager ka.
On the issue of peryahan ng bayan, because it's an illegal game.
Yes. And may I know if during that time, after the death of Attorney Wesley Barayuga, you texted his wife?
Maybe I inform her, Your Honor, because my classmate was killed, and as a classmate and also the chairman, it's my obligation to inform her, Your Honor.
That is your obligation, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you informed her na meron kayong parang separate investigation group to look into it. Tama rin po ba?
It's because, you know, Your Honor, I inform our class president on how to solve this problem. So in order to relieve the pain of the wife of my classmate, I inform her that we have parallel investigation so that it will be facilitated. And also, Your Honor, the class and other concerned groups posted a 1 million bounty for those who can help facilitate the investigation. So I would like only to tell this, Your Honor, that during the wake, I was approached by the brother of my classmate. Sir, hindi sana ito maging statistics lang. Kaya we assured him, kasi yung brother ni late Wesley is also a general in the fire service, I think.
Yes. Pero doon sa itinext mo kay Mrs. Pinili, and I have a copy of your text, you said something about the phrase privilege. I would like to read a part of it. Good morning, Mr. Sara. Hope you are doing fine and able to cope with the tragic loss of Wesley. My conversation with Yusek Q, siguro si Yusek Kinsay ito. Sino yung Yusek Q?
Yusik Kitain, Your Honor.
Kitain. And Senator BG. Sino po yung BG? Senator Bongo?
Bongo, Your Honor.
Were privileged communication or were considered highly confidential. What were those informations that you shared with Yusek Kitain and Senator Bongo confidential? Hindi na confidential ngayon kasi masosolve na yung kaso eh.
Regarding, Your Honor, I said this because we have also already known the motive. So, I reported this to them.
Let me stop you there, please. You have known the motive?
Yes, already, Your Honor.
Ano yung motive na alam nyo noon?
Now, the issues now...
Ano yung motive na alam nyo noon? Pakisagot lang yung aking katanungan kasi nanggaling po sa bungangan nyo po yun eh.
It was already been...
alam nyo na kung sino ang may kagagawan. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And for 4 years, you have suppressed it. You and some members of your class. Di ba? Or you want me to show proof of that? Alam ninyo, totoong nangyari, but you never did anything about it. Why? Because of fear. Am I correct?
Partly, Your Honor.
Partly. And which part is not true? Hindi ka makasagot. Anyway, bahala ka na sa iyong mga classmates. Dapat ka, nagsasabi ka na ng buong katotohanan dito eh. Dahil masosolve na yung pagkamatay ng classmate mo. Now, may I ask the PCSO, when were the vehicle used by, when was the vehicle used by Attorney Barayuga issued to him?
Your Honor, may we be given a time to present the record because we don't have the records right now?
Siguro pwede naman yung tawagan kung sino man ang nakakaalam. Sino ba nakakaalam? Kasi yun po sana ang pinaupo ko dyan eh. Para hindi po tayo magtagal.
Actually, Your Honor, the office issuing the MR, the memorandum receipt, is the Assets and Supplies Management Department and not the General Services Department.
Yeah, because, Madam, I was informed or from my informants, in-issue yung vehicle na yon dahil nahihirapan yung tropa ni Colonel Mendoza na ipinpoint yung movement niya. Kasi, sabi ko nga, gumagamit siya ng public transportation. Hindi ba, General Pinili?
My classmate, I know him personally because we are eating during lunchtime.
Nagbabaon?
Nagbabaon siya.
Yes. Babaon siya.
And,
pero gumagamit siya ng public transportation.
Yes, sir. Because
Yes.
according to him, exercise din daw.
Yes. Kasi nahihirapan nga yung naatasan na yariin siya eh. Nahihirapan. Why? Dahil gumagamit siya ng transportation, walang pattern. At madaming madadamay kung upakan mo kung nasa public transportation. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. kung nag-imbestiga kayo ng tama, tapos na sana ito. Kung gusto nyo tapusin, tapos na rin sana ito. Hindi ngayon lang matatapos. Tama. Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, General Acorda,
Yes, Your Honor.
alam mo ba kung sino yung mga membro ng Voltes 5? Yung empleyado ninyo na civilian employee, alam nga nila eh.
Yes, Your Honor. I think
Huwag ka nang magsinungaling. Kasi alam ko naman yung civilian employees nga ng PNP, alam eh kung sino membro ng Voltes 5. Pero yung susunod na tanong ko, are you aware of the existence of the group called Kingsmen?
Your Honor, i-review ko yung mga documents na hawak ko.
No, ang tanong ko lang po is simple. Are you aware of the existence of a group of Kingsmen in the Philippine National Police?
It sounds familiar, Your Honor.
It sounds familiar.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Commissioner Leonardo, are you aware of the existence of a group of Kingsmen sa PNP, being a NAPOLCOM commissioner?
Sir, I have no idea with regards to the Kingsmen po.
You have an idea.
No idea po ako.
You have no idea.
Kingsmen.
And therefore, if you do not have any idea, you are not a member of that group. Would that be correct? You do not have to lie to me because I know the truth.
No, I'm not a member of Kingsmen, Mr.
You are not. And therefore, you are lying. The members of that group ay 8 po kayo. 8 po kayo. At alam na alam ng mga membro ng Philippine National Police that there's such a special group known as Kingsmen. And they have cornered yung ibang STL franchises. And that's precisely the reason why at Barayuga was killed simply because hindi niya gusto yon. Inaayawan niya. Tama rin po ba, General Pinili?
Based on the character of my late board secretary, yes, sir.
Yes. I'm asking this, General Acorda, kasi nung nabaril si Wesley, General Barayuga, ikaw ay nasa intelligence. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Yun ang nun. Now, 8 po yun. May I know from PCSO, is there such an entity as Refs Gaming Corporation?
Mr. Chair, can we be given time to check the records first?
Para kayong rin si Cassandra Ong, na paborito ni Honorable Dan Fernandez. I will double check. Binibilang ko noong hearing dito kung ilang beses sinasabi ni Madam Cassandra Ong yung I will double check, Your Honor. Kaya, bakit hindi nyo alam kung merong Refresh Gaming Corporation na nag-i-engage sa STL? Attorney Inchong, hindi nyo alam? Dahil wala si Attorney ay si Madam Gabuyo? May I ask Colonel Garma, do you know of the existence of a Refresh Gaming Corporation?
I have not encountered that company, Mr. Chair.
You have not encountered
Wala.
that company?
I'm trying to, wala pa akong maalalang nabasa ko. First time ko po na rin, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Refresh.
Would the PCSO know? Wala. May I ask PCSO to submit to this committee in the next hearing, Mr. Chair, the incorporators of RGC, Refresh Gaming Corporation. My list, Commissioner Leonardo, you're part of the 8 Kingsmen. You are part of it. And some of the members, like, for example, I want PCSO to validate this, yung in charge ng management ng STL sa Batangas ay isang Colonel Kahipe. Classmate mo yun, di ba? Commissioner Leonardo.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Classmate ko po.
And the certain Colonel Ochabe, the manager of the STL franchise in Cebu. Classmate mo rin ito?
Classmate ko rin po, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
Classmate ko po.
Yes. Kasama kayo. The famous 8 Kingsmen. Diba? Now, let us go to Colonel Mendoza and Mr. Nelson Mariano. Totoo ba na nahirapan kayo talaga na targetin si Attorney Wesley Barayuga?
Yun po ang sabi nung ni Loloy. Nahirapan sila.
Sino ni Loloy?
Yes, sir.
Yung napili nyo na gunman.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bakit?
Base sa sabi niya, bigla nawawala daw po.
Biglang nawawala?
Yes, sir.
Oo. So, walang pattern kayo makita.
Yun ang sabi nila, sir.
Kaya yung mga gusto makaiwas, do not establish a pattern. Kasi doon kayo mayayari. Tama?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, paano nyo na-establish ang pattern para mayari si Attorney Barayuga?
Yung nga, sir, na sinabi ni Tox na i-issue ng sasakyan.
And would you be able to recognize yung sinasabi mo na Tox? Ha? Hindi. Kilala mo ba yung Tox?
Hindi ko po siya personal na kilala pero nakaharap ko po siya.
Nakaharap mo siya?
Yes, sir. Sa baba po ng PCSO.
Doon sa ibaba ng PCSO. Bakit kayo nagkita?
Binigay niya po yung mga information regarding kay Sir Barayuga.
Wala siyang binigay na litrato?
Meron po. Biniber niya.
So, nakilala mo si the late Attorney Barayuga.
Yes, sir.
Now, nalaman nyo lang na nagkaroon kayo ng pag-asa nung ni-report ni Tox na may sasakyan siya.
Yes, sir. Nirelay ko po rin sa Loloy.
That's the important why I want to know when the vehicle issued to the late Attorney Barayuga was given. Kasi I have a hunch na kasama sa plano yun. Parang yung ginawa sa Davao Penal Colony na nagkaroon sila ng galugad para lang mailagay sa iisang lugar yung papatayin at yung papatay. Ganyan din yung nangyari rito eh. May I ask Mr. Mariano, is this the Tox that you're talking about?
Yes, sir. Siya po.
Siya?
Siya po.
Itong Tox na ito, inadmit kanina ni Commissioner Leonardo na kilala niya. At naging tao mo ito. Tama po ba?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Matagal mong tao kasi nandito sa files to eh. Files ninyong dalawa sa akin. Matagal kayong magkasama sa CIDG.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Hindi magdala ito rito eh sa akin. So, itong si Tox, ang nakausap mo.
Yes, sir. Personal.
Nung araw na dapat ninyo na may pagkakataon kayo, saan nag-umpisa yung plano ninyo?
Sinabihan niya po ako na lalabas daw ng 4 p.m.
Lalabas ng 4 p.m.
Yes, sir. Nirelay ko doon sa Loloy.
Hindi naman lumabas ng 4 p.m.
Hindi ko na po kung ito.
Okay. Kung lumabas mo ng 4 p.m., according to the report, maaga nga sana siyang aalis eh. Pero he was delayed dahil pinapirma ng mga papeles. Yun ang nakalagay dito. Now, so paano nyo nalaman yung paglabas niya at saka kung saan dadaan?
Nirelay po sa akin ni Tox sa cellphone. Tapos nirelay ko rin po kay Loloy.
And for the information of everybody, a team of CIDG went to the residence of Tox pero hindi na makita. And he has not reported his assignment for 2 days already. Dahil at the back of my head, nasabihan na siya ni kay Commissioner Leonardo na lumubog ka muna. But the arm of the law will definitely catch up with him. So, si Tox ang nagre-relay sa'yo nung kilos.
Yes, sir.
At ano sa David na during the board meeting, nakakuha pa kayo ng feedback?
Yes, sir. Mayroong picture silang sinend na nasa online meeting. Pinicturan.
O tama rin naman yung sinabi ni Gerald Pinili, online na ang kanilang board meeting eh. It coincides with the statement of the PCSO manager during that time. So online meeting, yun ang pinakita.
Yes, sir.
Eh yung pag-alis, paano nyo nalaman?
Nag-text din si Tox. Tapos na-relay ko din kay Loloy.
Doon ba niya sinabi kung anong saan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, definitely, talagang nagkaroon ng conspiracy para patayin si Attorney Barayuga. Now, let's debunk yung sinasabi ng CIDG na theory na involved sa drugs. Si Attorney Barayuga. PDEA. May ask PDEA, in the original list, kasama ba yung pangalan ni Attorney Wesley Barayuga?
Mr. Chairman, Your Honor, no, sir.
No. And was there ever a time that his name was included in the list or the watch list for in the drug war?
Your Honor, his name was included in the August 2020 list, and that is the third list. So in the first and second list, his name is not there.
So, in the third list, dated August 20, doon napasama po yung pangalan ni Attorney Wesley Barayuga.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that list, or his inclusion, was already after his death. Would that be correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Inilagay lang doon yung pangalan niya para merong basis. Yung sinasabi, yung theory, na drug-related case. Nilagay lang doon. Kaya ang motive talaga is yung katigasan ng ulo ng classmate ni General Manager Pinili noon na objectan lahat yung recommendation ni General Manager Garma mag-increase ng number of franchises, pasok yung peryahan ng bayan at saka yung paglalagay ng kanilang mga kaibigan para makakuha ng STL franchises doon sa mga lucrative areas kung nasaan ang STL. Kasi doon po sa PCSO, may lucrative areas din po. Alam din po nila yun. Di po ba, Attorney Inchong? Right? Kasi ang chairman pa noon ng Committee on Public Accounts, yung tatay ni DS JJ Suarez iniimbestigahan na ito noon pa. The first chair of the Committee on Accounts in this house. So, Mr. Chair, as the Honorable Luistro has stated, ay talagang may conspiracy to commit murder, and all the participants are either guilty of principal by inducement, principal by the indispensable cooperation, at saka principal by direct participation. Tama po yung sinabi ni Honorable Luistro. And may I move, Mr. Chair, that we direct the DOJ and the NBI to conduct an intensive investigation insofar as this issue is concerned. Kasi may mga ebidensya na po tayo. Marami pong salamat, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to for the NBI for this committee to direct NBI for an intensive investigation with regards to the death. Duly seconded. Any objection? The chair says none. The motion is carried. Chairman, ako just a rejoinder lang po. Ito last na lang po. Ito now with the interpolation, the question being raised by Chairman Akop and the rest of the members of this committee. Medyo malinaw na po. And of course, the testimony that was given by the PDEA na indeed, wala pong drugs. Siningit na lang after the death of the late General Bayeroga. Please take note of that, CIDG. Paki-take note po yan. Now, eto, Mr. Chairman, we know for the fact that Colonel Gama, class 97, and Colonel Guijardo, during the time was the Chief of Police of Mandaluyong, was also her classmate. Class 97 din po. At usap-usapan sa loob ng PNP noon, alam nyo na itong 2006 na si Colonel Sante, the time Major Sante, ang involved dito sa pagpatay. Now, Mr. Chairman, Major Sante, last na lang to po. Ito, last na lang na tanong ko sa iyo. Kasi usap-usapan doon, with regards to the murder of General Barrioga, pag inoperate si General Barrioga, dapat hindi lumabas doon sa Mandaluyong, in which the AOR of General Colonel Grijaldo the time. Is it correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
O, paki-state mo nga, sino ang nag-order at paano sinabi sa iyo na dapat wag lumabas doon sa Mandaluyong ang implementation ng plano na yon?
Kasabay po yan nung message na binigay yung inisyuhan na po nung umaga ng July 30, 2020. Inisyuhan nila ng sasakyan plus driver si Sir Wesley. Tapos kasama po yung binigay na dapat within Mandaluyong lang.
Sinong nagbigay ng instruction within Mandaluyong lang?
Si Colonel Leonardo po.
Si Colonel Leonardo. Of course, Colonel Leonardo will deny it, but malinaw po na yung conspiracy between those persons mentioned in the affidavit and the testimony of Colonel Sante Mendoza, class 2006, at matunog yun, alam yun ng mga opisyal na Colonel Major Sante at the time is involved in this operation dahil doon sa STL na problema po. Yun lang po, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano. So, ako clarification lang kay Colonel Leonardo at kay Colonel Garma. Colonel Garma, doon sa sinumpaang salaysay ni Colonel Santi Mendoza at saka ni Nelson Mariano, ay tinuturo ikaw. At kanina, nung natanong ka, you vehemently denied your participation. Tama ba yung pagkakadinig ko?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, din sa salaysay na sinumpa ni Santi Mendoza, at ni Nelson Mariano, binanggit din si Colonel Leonardo bilang isa sa mga bilang siya ang nag-utos na i-execute itong si General Barayuga. And you likewise vehemently denied, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Kasi nagiging palaisipan sa tao ngayon, ikaw ay nag-deny. Sino sino at ano ang motibo para patayin si General Barayuga? It's a big and I'm sure all the Filipino people watching nag-iisip because yung circumstansya na kung saan kayong dalawa ni Colonel Garma ay nabanggit will lead to a conclusion na may kinalaman kayo. Ngayon, dahil ganun ang konklusyon ng marami, Colonel Leonardo, kung ikaw man ang nagplano at gumawa at nag-utos kay Santi Mendoza, maaring merong nag-utos sa'yo na mas mataas pa kesa sa ranggo mo. Tama? Is that a correct assumption?
Unang-una, hindi ko po, I vehemently deny yung accusation po na yon. At wala rin pong nag-utos sa akin, Mr. Chair.
So talagang hindi mo inaamin ang iyong partisipasyon dito sa assassination kay General Barayuga.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ikaw naman, Colonel Garma, dinideny ni Colonel Leonardo. And I'm also sure, I'll deny your participation in this. But meron kayang bigat na dahilan para sa iyong opinion, meron bang mabigat na dahilan para ipapatay si General Barayuga? Sa iyong opinion?
Hindi rin po ako maka-speculate, Mr. Chair, pero yung sinabi po kanina ni Chair Pinili po na it has something to do with the STL, or the peryahan, I don't think so, Mr. Chair.
You don't think so?
I don't think so na yun ang rason or something. Kung i-allow niyo ako mag-explain, it's very long and you can dig into records, Mr. Chair, na it has nothing to do with STL. I'm sure of that. Or the peryahan ng bayan. If you dig into the records ng PCSO, documented po lahat yan. At hindi ako nag-i-insist. Nung nag-assume po ako, like yung peryahan, Mr. Chair, there is already a Court of Appeals decision na status quo. May status quo anti-order issued favoring PNB's operation. And there was already an existing board resolution approved by the board that they recognized the CA decision. So when I assume, Mr. Chair, tapos na. Recognize ni PCSO na mag-ooperate si peryahan. That's how I stood the language of that sa board resolution. What I did is simply implemented it kasi tapos na po. And then, nung in-implement ko po, only sa area na sinasabi ng batas na status quo lang siya. So, in-implement ko lang po yun. Yun nga lang po, nagkaroon din ng order sa office sa Malacanang na stop. So, I stop.
Okay, sige.
Yun po yung nangyari doon. I did not insist anymore because there's an order already since you are under the office of the President. So, what we filed a case against peryahan na po. Kasi wala naman ng operation. We challenged the CA decision. Yun po naka-record po lahat po yan. With regards to sinasabing corruption, kailangan din magbigay po, tulad po ako, may mga requirement po na under me na hiningi ng NBI which I submitted. Okay? And then po, meron din mga board resolutions na under the control of the board secretary. Ang iniimbestigahan po dyan ay hindi during my time. Ang iniimbestigahan po is before I assume na mga waivers of STL.
Sige, naintindihan na natin
yun.
Yun
Po yun, hindi po during my time.
O sige, okay. Naintindihan na natin yun. Kasi yun nga, gaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, ay palaisipan no, sa taong bayan.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Dahil itong insidente na kung saan may namatay, ay parehas pangalan yung dalawa ni Colonel Leonardo ang palaging nababanggit. In fact, may mga naglakas loob na humarap dito sa komite at nagbigay ng sinumpaang salaysay na itinuturo kayong dalawa. Now, siyempre, nag-iisip ang mga tao ngayon, no? At tinatanong, hindi naman pwedeng kayong dalawa ang nag-isip kung totoong kayo ay may partisipasyon doon sa pagpatay sa 3 Chinese at dito kay General Barayuga. Hindi naman nag-iisip ang taong bayan. Ano ang galit nyo sa mga ito na para ipapatay nyo ito kung kayo man ang nag-utos para patayin sila? Di ba? Ano yung tingin mo? So, malaking palaisipan dahil ang tao nag-iisip na merong nag-utos sa inyo na mas malaki pa kesa sa inyo. Kaya hindi maaalis na isipin ng ating mga kababayan na itong ginawa ninyo, kung sakali na totoo kayo ay may partisipasyon dito, ay hindi dahil kagustuhan nyo lamang, kundi mayroon nag-utos sa inyo. We will dig deeper and discover that later on.
Mag-subscribe at i-click ang notification bell para sa mga susunod na video updates. Maraming salamat po.